Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Rain Man by Barry Levinson, starring Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Levinson is a director who I only know by name. I know he made Good Morning Vietnam and Bugsy, but I don't believe I've watched any of his films, so this will be my first movie from him. I'm a huge fan of both Cruise and Hoffman. They've been staples of Hollywood for the longest time now. One particular Hoffman film I haven't watched yet is The Graduate. I hear it's a very good film, so if that's worth reviewing on the channel, do let me know. About Rain Man, this is a film I've known about forever, and it's been referenced countless times in different places. All I know about the film itself is Hoffman plays an autistic or a mentally challenged person, and Tom Cruise's character, I think, plays his brother who has to help him somehow. I know it got nominated for a few Oscars, and it was very well received at the time of release. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this film and over 120 movies, TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below, by the way. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Rain Man, Levinson, Hoffman, Cruise. Let's go. I haven't seen a good Tom Cruise film in a while. I wonder how this movie got its name. That's a Lamborghini.
My grandma and your grandma
By the fire. I know the song.
Check him off, you know, I'm not me. Check him off, you know, me.
Music by Hans Zimmer, the legend. Tom Cruise. This man doesn't age like Paul Rudd or Keanu Reeves. He probably even looks better now than he did in the 80s. 4 Lambos, holy crap.
Now, I told you I've never dealt with these Lamborghinis before, and yet you assured me that you could deliver these cars within that time frame.
He's a car
I
dealer.
got all my money tied up in these cars, and if I don't get my money out, I am over. I am finished. Do you understand that?
He's trying to move these cars.
Mr. Bateman wants to back out on his car, and he wants to take Mr. Webb with him.
All right, now tell them also that I'm knocking off $5 grand on both their deal because I appreciate their patience. Now, do you understand that, Lenny?
I understand it.
Are you sure that you
I've
got
got
that?
it.
He needs to clear these cars ASAP. Oh man, I don't think I've ever seen this Ferrari model before. It looks so subdued and not fancy. It's just, I like it.
Could you possibly say, I don't know, 10 or 12 words before we get to the hotel? Consider it foreplay.
Oh, they're dating.
You want to talk? Let's talk. How was your
Don't
day?
we talk? I've been sitting in this car for more
Susanna,
than
you want
an
to
hour
talk?
and a
Let's
half.
talk. Let's talk.
He's got a lot on his mind. A car phone in the 80s.
Charlie, this is Lenny. Your father has died, Charlie. Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
My mother died when I was 2. It was just him and me. We just didn't get along.
Wait, I thought Hoffman was his brother. Doesn't he know he has a brother? There was a lot of exposition in the last minute or so. He's estranged from his father. I don't think he knows he has a brother. He has a lot on his mind because he has to sell these Ferraris before the creditors want their money back and the clients want their down payment back. Interesting how Barry Levinson is showing Tom Cruise far away from the funeral, separating him both physically and psychologically. Ooh. What a beautiful automobile.
Knew this car my whole life. Only drove it once.
What, 45 or something? Probably, though, he was never going to have a son.
Ah, he thinks he was an only child.
For once, I bring home a report card and it's almost all A's. I go to my old man, can I take the car out? You know, take the guys out in the Buick, sort of a victory drive. He says no. Take it anyway, I steal the keys, I sneak it out. He called in a report of a stolen car. Not his son took the car without permission. Just stolen. Central Station, the other guy's dads bail him out in an hour. He left me there 2 days.
Okay, that's a strict father.
Left home, I never saw him again.
Charlie, after a year we've been together, this is the first time I've heard this story.
He doesn't like to talk about it.
When I was a kid and I got scared, the Rain Man would come and sing to me. You know, one of those imaginary childhood friends.
What happened to him?
Nothing, I just grew up.
That's where the title of the film comes from.
Your refusal to even pretend that you loved or respected me, all these I forgive. I wish you all I ever wanted for you. I wish you the best.
So it's the will.
I hereby bequeath to my son, Charles Sanford Babbitt, that certain Buick convertible, the very car that unfortunately brought our relationship to an end.
He's giving the car to his son.
As for my home and all other property, real and personal, these shall be placed in trust. It means that the estate, in excess of $3 million after expenses and taxes, will go into a trust fund.
Oh,
Could you repeat it? Because I can't believe my fucking ears.
okay, the plot is coming together. He's going after the money, but he'll end up with a brother. Wow. Okay, he's going to try and find out where the $3 million went to. Who is the trustee?
Excuse me, please, fellas. What's the TV, please?
I took on this burden out of loyalty to your father. That's where my loyalty ends.
My boyfriend is coming.
Of course, today's Monday.
Dustin Hoffman.
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah, that's good. Come on, come on.
He doesn't know it's his brother.
You know this car?
I know this car.
Who's your dad?
Sanford Babbitt.
Sanford Babbitt? Bruner. Who is this guy?
We dismissed him.
Raymond is your brother.
Damn.
He's not crazy, he's not retarded, but he's here.
Well, he's an autistic savant.
Autistic savant. So he's talented.
He can't even express himself or probably even understand his own emotions in a traditional way.
Is why didn't anybody tell me I had a brother?
What would you have done about it?
I don't know.
Good point, Doctor. I like how the Doctor is not being framed as an antagonist.
Not to touch books.
You like Shakespeare, Ray?
I don't know.
Are you taking any prescription medication?
His speech pattern. Damn.
You want to show your brother your ducks?
Of course, it's 27 minutes of Jeopardy.
Don't worry, Ray, we'll bring you right back.
He watches Jeopardy.
Raymond, just stay there. Just stand still, okay?
Again, I love the shot composition here.
I've been waiting for you for days.
No.
Why?
It's for Raymond. The car disturbs him. What are you looking at, Ray? Ray, the ducks are over here. What are you looking at?
I don't know. Definitely have to be back in 2 hours.
Well, wait till you get there. The
Of course, I'm
people,
definitely not supposed to be
crowds
off the
cheering.
grounds.
You'll love
I
it.
have to be back in 2 hours.
Amazing physical acting by Hoffman. The cinematography of this film is what's really drawing me in. Yeah, Susanna is not happy about it. That's something I used to do when I was a kid in a car. Hum with the noise of the engine.
This is not my room. This is definitely not my room.
It's just for tonight, right?
Books. I'm going to be bookless.
Oh, here's a book. Big telephone book, huh?
Charlie, let's take him home. Come on.
No, he's okay.
I love how Dustin Hoffman is not focusing on anything with his eyes. It's always unfocused. And it looks like he got his orange soda and his pepperoni pizza.
Oh, see.
They don't even notice.
Raymond, are you in here?
Charlie Babbitt.
Well, get out! Get out! Go!
Stop it. Come on, Charlie, go in there. He's your brother. Why? He's afraid. He doesn't understand this. Come on.
I like Susanna more and more.
Raymond, what were you doing in my room?
I don't know.
You don't know what you were doing in my room. Put the phone book down, stop acting like an idiot, and go to sleep.
Dude, no.
His brother. They tell you today for the first time that you have a brother. And I don't see in your face one little reaction. I'm not saying joy. I'm saying something.
Take it easy, you don't know what I'm going through here. Raymond was left all the money and I got nothing.
How much?
$3 million the inheritance, every penny of it.
So?
So I'm gonna keep him till I get my half. I deserve that! What is this? Huh? Susanna.
Great camera work here.
You're using Raymond. You're using me. You use everybody.
I'm using Raymond. Raymond, am I using you? Am I using you, Raymond?
Yeah.
Shut up! He is answering a question from a half hour ago!
It's not like you don't deserve it, Charlie.
Sally Tips Sally. 461-0192.
How did you know my phone number?
He was reading the phone book.
You start from the beginning?
Yeah.
How far'd you get?
G.
That's good, Ray.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't see Dustin Hoffman anymore. I'm just going to call him Raymond.
Not gonna have my pancakes with what? Ow!
Don't make this sound.
Ow!
Stop acting like a fucking retard.
Oh, dude, no.
What is this? What are you writing? What is it? What the fuck is this?
Not cool, Charlie.
You have to bring him back, Mr. Babbitt. Do you understand me?
That's technically a kidnapping.
It'll be $1.5 million. I'm not greedy, I just want my half.
Now it's extortion? Blackmail?
Well, I'm his brother. It's not like kidnapping here, is it? Now, you want to battle me in the courts? Think about that.
246 total.
Good change. Fred, how many toothpicks are you?
250.
Pretty close.
There's 4 left in the box.
Dude, he can count super fast too.
I can't get the money. Do you understand that? My loan is past due.
I completely forgot about the Lamborghinis. I miss phone booths. They were such a big part of society till the late 90s.
This plane is very safe, believe me. Now, I gotta get to LA and I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
He has a fear of flying.
There's an American plane.
American Flight 625 crashed April 27, 1976.
Continental.
Continental crashed November 15, 1987. Flight 1713, 28 casualties.
Well, no airlines has a 100% track record, so...
Qantas.
Qantas?
Right, Qantas. The Australian airline.
Qantas?
Never crashed.
Holy crap. Completely freaked out.
We're not gonna fly, okay?
No flying.
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Here.
Another beautiful establishing shot of them starting to travel together. And Hans Zimmer's music start to kick in.
Uh-oh.
Ray? What's it gonna be, Ray? What's it gonna be?
It's a very dangerous highway. Yes. After all, the man burns.
This is a good one. We don't go out when it rains. This is a real good one.
Now he doesn't go out when it rains.
Instead, I'm in the Honeymoon Haven Motel in Bumblefuck, Missouri, because you won't go out when it rains.
Both of them are doing great, but Hoffman's on another level.
Oh, he didn't figure anyone would show up to contest his authority. Well, hey, if that's the case, I definitely will get custody.
Ah.
And the $3 million, right? He let you drive the Buick?
Yeah, slow on the driveway.
Oh, jealousy?
Well, we'll have to let you drive sometime.
Don't walk. So he literally stops walking in the middle of the road.
Hey, you! Hey, dipshit!
Hey, no, it's all right, sir. I'm sorry. He's mad at now. Raymond?
This is the first time we've seen him being somewhat protective of his brother.
Out of curiosity, does he have any special abilities? Are you good with numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how much 312 times 123 is?
38376.
He's right.
He's a human calculator.
I mean, that is amazing. He should work for NASA or something like that.
Are you autistic?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, man.
When we get to LA, a little custody hearing. My lawyer's setting it up right now. You know why there's a party for you? Because you're the $3 million man. Yes, we're going, Ray. Just take it easy.
But you can see the slow transformation in Charlie's behavior. He's not leaving him alone anymore, and he learned about his ability.
Want to get in there and see the show? Then listen up. Now, another farmhouse in sight. This is it, man.
These establishing shots, man, they're so gorgeous. Wow. And you see the beauty of the United States.
My credit card's been rejected.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Some accounting here. How much is this going to cost?
$20, sir.
Hey, just put that down, will you? What's the matter? I'm trying to talk to you. Look, when I say stop it, why don't you stop it? Why you always have to act like an idiot, huh?
He's slowly coming around, but not fully.
Funny Rain Man, funny teeth.
What'd you say?
Rain Man.
Was I trying to say Raymond and it came out Rain Man?
Yeah, funny Rain Man.
Who took this picture?
TAD.
It's them together.
When did you leave?
January 21st, 1965.
Was I there? Where was I?
You waved to me. Bye-bye, Rain Man. Bye-bye, Rain Man.
Oh, man.
You were the one that sang to me?
Yeah.
He couldn't say Raymond when he was younger, so he used to call him Rain Man. Oh man, this is such a great scene.
She was just 17.
So emotional.
And you know what I mean. Ooh, I saw her stand.
This is a character development moment for Charlie.
What's scary, man?
Hot water burn baby.
Hot water burn baby?
Hot water burn. I'm not burned. I burn baby.
I'm not burned, man.
I burn baby.
Never hurt Charlie, man. Never hurt Charlie.
If this doesn't pull on your emotional heartstrings, I don't know what will. I definitely have to watch more Levinson films.
I just want to hear it's not over. I mean,
It's Susanna. We've almost forgotten about her.
Turn this off, will you, when you're not watching it?
Yeah.
I remember these used to have huge D-cell batteries. I always wanted one. I still do, even though I realize I have a smartphone now which can play anything.
take it easy. I'm in Tucum Carry. I'll be there in a few.
The cars. To pay off the loan. The cars are gone, Charlie. Gone.
Oh! And now he has to pay back $80,000. Oh man. Now he needs the money more than ever.
Son of a bitch!
I love angry Tom Cruise. He's so expressive with his body movements.
And the throw into third base finally is a little bit high. Just a tad.
Look out there, Raymond. 18 wheels and a dozen roses. What's the number?
E5.
Eidetic memory. It's been established. I think they just left Vegas and Charlie's coming to the realization that he can count cards, which would provide him an opportunity to win his money. Oh man, okay.
2 jacks, 1 8, 1 king, 1 6. 2 aces, 1 10, 1 9, 1 5.
Damn! And we get upbeat music immediately. Because we're going to Vegas to win some money by counting some cards. He's pawning off his Rolex to get seed money to gamble. They look good. Slot machines can be so addictive. At least with card games like Texas Hold'em or even Blackjack, you kind of have a shot of winning. But no, not with slot machines.
Yes, sir. You gotta love this town.
Table 47.
Oh no. Technically, as far as I know, car counting is legal, but the casino is a private business, so they can refuse service.
You're doing well. I'm happy for you.
Well, he's not catching the whole card, but he's not past posting this.
I don't see him using a computer.
So we want $86,000 and some change. Right, Ray?
Oh, they got their money! He's getting attention from this lady, but...
He doesn't have any money, honey. You ever seen a room like this before?
Yeah. Bed.
That's a bed. That's your bed. I had him put it up there especially for you, right by the window, just the way you like it.
Bed by the window.
That's right. Go on up.
Yeah.
Where's his table, though? He needs a table.
We made a lot of money today, Ray. We made a lot of money.
I have to learn to dance for the date.
What I say, I was just kidding, Ray. You're not going to have to dance on this date.
I have to go to the date, learn to dance. Definitely.
Put your left hand up like this. Raymond, don't stop moving. Raymond, paying attention?
Yeah.
Don't stop moving. Put your left hand up like this.
I wonder when they were making this film, they knew that this was lightning in a bottle.
There you go, Ray.
Yeah.
You're dancing. This
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah, dancing.
You want to close your hand here? Just like that. You're going to turn me like this, okay?
His brother, little brother, is teaching him how to dance.
You want to give me a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I took it a little too far. Understandable, though. But it gives Charlie a reality check.
What are you doing here?
It's Susanna.
6 minutes to my date. 6 minutes to Iris. 10:01, she's not here.
She'll come. She will.
Now, these tapes suggest that you should take your winnings and leave the state.
If there was one criticism I have of the film, I feel like Susanna's character hasn't done enough.
You think you could show me the way you're going to dance with Iris?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Would you like to dance with me? Close your eyes.
Dustin Hoffman is doing an amazing job in this scene. And
It's okay.
Yeah.
I actually respect Susanna even more.
Charlie, this is okay. You can drive.
Of course, I'm an excellent driver.
It's very good at driving.
Wow, he's actually driving. I didn't think I'd see this scene in the film. And it looks like he got his Rolex back from that one shot.
Don't worry, it's gonna be fine, okay?
Oh, right, he has the custody hearing.
Thank you for the gate in the elevator. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It's not just another place, Ray. This is my place.
That's you who's on first. That's man's name.
Who's the first baseman? That means he's not comfortable.
$250,000.
And no strings attached. Just walk away, Charlie.
I think he actually cares. And he's a man of his word.
It's not about the money anymore. It's just don't understand, why didn't he tell me I had a brother? Why didn't you tell me I had a brother? Why didn't anyone ever tell me that I had a brother?
Because you removed yourself from the situation. It was a shitty situation, but it was your choice. He gave back the money. He has grown as a human being. I really liked that the story wasn't about Charlie just getting his money back to pay his Lamborghini debts. It's actually more than that. He already got his money back. It's about his brother now. And I think Charlie is going to realize that he can't have his eye on him 24/7. He needs professional care at the end of the day.
Come on. Hey, stop.
Vern. His main man, Vern.
My main man, Vern.
He just wants to go home. He wants to go to something familiar and not keep traveling and changing his environment.
Ray.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Smiling.
Charlie Babbitt made a joke.
It's almost near the end of the movie and he's still calling him Charlie Babbitt, which goes to show that he hasn't changed. He doesn't understand the concept of most things. And that's a great choice narratively. It would have been very unrealistic to have him change over the course of a week.
Now, I must tell you that Dr. Bruner is a very respected professional. Raymond's case has been meticulously documented over the years, and of course, Walbrook is one of the finest institutions we have in this country. What happened this past week? What did you do, Raymond?
Count a card.
No, no, no.
What else did you do?
Dance with Charlie Babbitt. Kiss Susanna.
You kissed Susanna?
Yeah, in the elevator.
Did you enjoy kissing a woman?
I don't know.
How did it feel?
It felt wet.
Wet?
Yeah.
That when we started out together, that he was only my brother in name.
Right.
And this morning we had pancakes.
Maple syrup on the maple syrup on the table.
And pancakes.
And Charlie Babbitt made a joke.
See, we...
Excellent acting by Cruz here.
Yeah.
Raymond, can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
Raymond, do you want to stay with your brother Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh.
You do?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something else, Raymond?
Yeah.
You want to go back to Walbrook?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's heartbreaking.
Okay. Back to Walbrook, stay with my brother Charlie.
No, it's just everything. Can you make that choice? One or the other?
Yeah, go back to Walbrook. Stay back to Walbrook.
All right.
Stay back.
Charlie realizes what he has to do.
No more questions. I'll make sure of that, okay,
Yeah,
Ray?
main man.
Main man.
I like having you for my brother.
I'm an excellent driver.
Look at the change in demeanor from Charlie. Oh, wow. What a moment. No words need to be spoken. It's an unspoken connection between brothers. What a scene.
I like having you for my big brother.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the money anymore.
CHARLIE. Main man.
Charlie is his main man now. He used to say VERN, main man. Now it's CHARLIE, main man. Something changed. Not much, but just enough.
Hello, Raymond. you feel a little more relaxed in your favorite Kmart clothes?
Tell him, Ray.
Kmart sucks.
You made a joke, Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, he did make a joke.
Dr. Bruner only has custody of me. That doesn't mean I can't visit.
That's right.
Now, I'm coming to see you in 2 weeks. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. One for bad, two for good.
One for bad, two for good. That's a gambling thing. I didn't think I'd feel this much by the end of 2 hours. What a great film. That was amazing. And I think these are the pictures that Raymond took from his camera. What a great movie. Can't wait to talk about it. Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was such a great film. It had to be one of the best films I've seen so far this year. Like I said before, I've never seen a Barry Levinson film before, and this was a great introduction to his filmography. He did an amazing job with the directing. The script was also original and very well written, which is rare in Hollywood nowadays. Putting that aside for a second, what really stole the show for me was Dustin Hoffman's performance as Raymond Babbitt. Tom Cruise, he was a close second, but Hoffman was just incredible. Those performances put together with an excellent script, great direction, fantastic cinematography and score made for a sublime viewing experience. I don't have any criticisms of the film except for a little thing. I felt like the character of Susanna didn't get the screen time she probably deserved. I think they could have done a little more with her character. Anyways, let's start with the directing by Barry Levinson and the script by Barry Morrow and Ronald Bass. What can I say about the script that probably hasn't been said before? It was excellently written and structured. Even though the story was simple, it wasn't about the destination. It was about the journey that got them there. I loved the fact that they didn't change Raymond's character throughout the film. A lot of movies tend to change mentally challenged people for the better, but not here. Autism was shown fairly realistically. Usually, I want a character to grow and develop over the course of the film, but this is a prime example of how a director can make a static character work. The real change came from Raymond's brother, Charlie, who was shown to be shallow and almost money hungry in the beginning when because he's a young man. But he changes over the course of the film to be a better person. And what a character transformation it was. In the beginning of the film, Charlie was shown to have a short temper with Raymond, not respecting his routine and repeating pattern. I don't think he understood the repetition gave Raymond stability, safety, and limits to his life. Over the course of the cross-country trip, he slowly saw the nuances in his brother's behavior and started accommodating them. The way Levinson did that was brilliant. I don't think he overdid anything at all. At no point did he make me outright hate Charlie. As a person, yes, he was brash and inconsiderate at first, but not a dick, if that makes any sense. On the other hand, Raymond was not shown to be extremely overbearing at any point too. I think the writers and directors struck the perfect balance between them, and they had perfect on-screen chemistry together. This really felt more like a road trip film more than a straightforward drama to me. It was about connecting with Raymond as the brothers make memories together. Another great thing about the film was that there were no antagonists at all. The doctor in this film was a good person. Usually they tend to have antagonists and show them in a bad light, but not here. He was not shown to be money hungry at all. He was a man of integrity who promised their father to take care of Raymond after he was gone, and the doctor intended to keep that promise. Another plot point which seemed important at the beginning was the money Charlie needed to pay off his creditors. The choice to resolve it before the third act by counting cards in Vegas was also a good one, since it provided the entire third act of the film to be focused on Charlie's newfound love for his brother. At the end of the film, it wasn't about the money at all. He just wanted to be with his brother. That's so beautiful. He comes to the realization that Raymond does need full-time care and he's unable to make decisions for himself, and he lets go of him, promising to visit him in 2 weeks. That's excellent character development, and what an excellent story. The cinematography was a highlight of the film for me. America was shown majestically and beautifully in those gorgeous landscape and establishing shots. We got to see a wide variety of locations with different lightings and creative transitions. Levinson did a great job with his cinematographer for the film. The shot framings and compositions were also very well done, and I felt like more prime lenses were used as the film rolled along to create the illusions of the brothers coming together. The score of the movie was by the great Hans Zimmer. He's an amazing composer. I'm a huge fan of his work, and his music was very good here. I don't think he made a ton of original compositions for this film though, but whatever his minimal score that was included here, it was great. The track with the flute and the percussion work, that was really good, and I'll be looking it up later. Dustin Hoffman played Raymond Babbitt. I've seen quite a few films from him over the years, and this was easily the best performance I've seen. It was amazing, and there are no two ways about it. The way he used his body to articulate what he was feeling was mesmerizing. The subtle changes in his hand movements to the way his eyes never focused on anything particular was probably very difficult to do as an actor. The only other autistic or mentally challenged performance that I can think of that compares to this was probably Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump. I don't think they should be necessarily compared though, but I can't think of anybody else, honestly. To me, this was an Oscar-winning performance. I know it got nominated for a couple of Oscars, so I'm going to look it up afterwards. Tom Cruise as Charlie Babbitt was also fantastic, but not close to Hoffman's performance though. What impressed me the most was how he portrayed the change in his character and especially in his demeanor. In the beginning, he was so impatient and a little rude, but by the end he kissed his brother's forehead and promised to visit him in a couple of weeks. He let go of him because of his own good. Early Tom Cruise is always great to watch, and his performance here was just a treat. As for the criticisms of the film, I don't really have any. Maybe the only one I can think of from the top of my head is I felt like Susanna's character was a little underutilized. I think she was very empathetic towards Raymond, and if she stuck around with them, she could have probably guided Charlie a little better in handling Raymond. On the other hand, I kind of get why she was left behind. It was probably a narrative choice. Maybe in her absence, Charlie learned to grow as a person on his own, which ultimately won her back in the end. So I think ultimately it was a double-edged sword, and the film could have worked either way. Overall, Rain Man was one of the best films I've seen all year. This was an original script which was perfectly directed by Barry Levinson. It was a career-defining performance from Dustin Hoffman, and Tom Cruise's performance was not far behind. I felt like this was a road trip film with a ton of character development, which was written excellently. Apart from the underutilization of Susanna's character, I don't even know whether that's a fair criticism or not, I would consider this film to be near perfect. I felt very emotional by the end and very attached to these characters, and I would highly recommend this film for anyone and everyone. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.